Smokey.
Yeah.
You remember them places we used to go back in 1961, 62, and 63 on the south side?
Oh, yeah. What about the Playhouse?
That's where we won that bottle of whiskey at.
Yeah.
How about the Blue Flame, 39 Drexel?
Oh, man, that was a lot of fun. Did we have a lot of fun now?
I tell you, Bubba, listen to them playing that low-down rotten gut blues.
Yeah, we used to listen to them. We used to play it, too.
Can you still play that stuff?
I still play it.
Let me hear you.
Listen now.
When you were being nice enough to take me under your wing and try and teach me those first blues licks I learned.
Yes, and your head was just about as hard as the Applebee's arithmetic and twice as thick.
At the square of the pool table and twice as green, that's right. I remember you used to take me in the kitchen and show me that pot of pinto beans and ham hocks and tell me, when you learn this tune, you can have some.
Yeah, and them black-eyed peas too. Yeah, and did you ever learn how to play that thing?
I think so.
Well, let me hear you then. Elvin, and let's do it together.
All right, boss man. Smokey, you from Chicago, and what do you think them Cubs are gonna do?
Oh, they never do anything. I just watch them because I'm crazy about baseball.
I love it too. They tell me it's a national pastime.
Oh, that's a lie. National pastime is talking about people.
Talking about people? Well, these women wouldn't talk about nobody, would they?
Yes, they will. Now, let me tell you something about what they'll do. They get the old man off to work and kids off to school. Then they make them a great big pot of coffee, and then they jump on the telephone and start chewing up reputation just like a dog on a bone. Yeah, yeah. They don't bite their tongue. Man, these women get down. They're in a talking mood this morning. Talk about everybody's in town. Yeah, women sure do talk about people.
Oh man, they talk about them with a feeling.
It's a good thing that men ain't like that.
Ain't like that, they're worse. Let's be honest about this, check it out. Setting up at the bar, just me and the boy.
Yeah.
Laughing and lying and talking, and making lots of noise.
Yeah.
We talked about old Robert, and we talked about Steve.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about a little Smokey.
Yeah.
Just as soon as he leaves. I can't bite my tongue. Now that wouldn't be me. I'm in a talking mood this evening.
start doing a little talking. What do you got to say about that, Elvin? They talk about you, and then they talk about me.
They talk about people all day up on TV.
They talk in the morning,
Talk in the afternoon.
they talk on Oprah,
And they're talking on Donahue.
yeah, yeah.
I can't find my chum. Ain't just talking stuff a mess. They're talking on NBC
ABC.
and CBS. Man, I can't stand nobody talking about nobody.
Man, did you see that suit Lisa William had on?
Man, I tell you what, let's talk about him.
You see he had some bell bottoms on.
Yeah, I know. I was with him when he bought him in 1973.
You know my big brother, Big Smokey?
I know him.
Hey, he had on a green suit.
He been had that suit since the Dead Sea was sick. Let's talk about it.
Man, I'm in a talking mood.
Let's talk about everybody like a dog.
Like they got a tail.
Like they stole something.
Just like he rides a bicycle. Oh, man.
Thank you. Thank you. We don't mean any harm. I tell you what, we have a special guest I'd like to call up right now. A wonderful musician, a hell of a fella, brother Smokey Smothers.
said, C. Nowhere because the government give her relief. Yes, that woman won't work nowhere because the government give her relief. Yes, both her shoes got holes in them, and her stockings ain't got no feet. I said she buys the worst crack in town, a half a pound for just 50 cents. Yes, I said my baby buys the worst crack in town, a half a pound for just 50 cents. Yes, I'm having so much trouble, I can't hardly pay my rent. Yeah! Is everybody happy? Hey, baby, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Hey, baby, woman, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna back up and leave me. Woman, you gonna lose your happy home.
Smothers. That's all we have time for. We had a great time being with you. And go ahead and enjoy yourself at the Chicago Blues Festival. Thank you.
And with us, the last couple that we heard on the stage, Elvin Bishop, special guest star, Little Smokey Smothers. We'd like to talk first with Smokey. Maybe you can tell us, set up your career for us in blues. How did you get involved in blues?
Oh, how did I get involved? Well, my brother was a long-time musician, and I came to Chicago, and everybody was playing the blues, and so I decided I'd play some too.
Well, your brother's style is a little bit different than yours is, though, isn't it?
Yes, well, we were still playing the same thing, but at one time, you know, I used to play a little jazz, so and then I got away from the blues and I got back to the blues, so that changed my whole style.
Okay, and for people who might be out looking for records that you have appeared on, where can they find Little Smokey Smothers on record?
Oh, where can you find me on records? I got a new CD is out right now. Just came out 2 weeks ago. How about it, Elvin?
That's right.
Well, let's go back in the years during the 1950s. You are on some famous records.
Right.
With who? What other artists?
Oh, well, the Howlin' Wolf and Lee Shot William. That's my cousin. You know. Well, I played some on him, and not too many different recording artists. I played with Lil Walter, but I didn't never record with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'd like to talk to Elvin. How did the two of you get together?
Well, I don't know. When I first came to Chicago in 1960, I was just crazy about blues, and I would run around and try and corner guys and pester them until they would maybe show me a couple of licks or something. And Smokey messed up because he was nice to me the first time I met him. So I used to go over to his house all the time, and he would try to teach me stuff, which wasn't that easy because I was square as a pool table and twice as green.
He didn't tell you about that pot, did he?
No. I also learned how to cook from Smokey. He's a hell of a cook. He'd put on some of the good soul food and have it cooking there in the pots on the stove, and he'd lift up the lid and make me smell it and everything. He said, when you learn this tune, then you can have some. He wouldn't let me have none until I got it right.
Yes, Elvin, he's a hell of a guitar player now, you know. He really came through for me.
Who was in the band when you first saw Smokey?
He played with several different fellas, and he had his own.
Yeah.
He had his own band with a bunch of horns at one time.
Yeah.
And sometimes playing with Lee Shot.
Yeah.
And, we put together some. Remember when we took turns playing bass in Milwaukee?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we go up and we used to cheat on the show because they didn't know that we was professional guitar players. We was going and they would have a talent show. We would get on a talent show and win the whiskey. I wasn't able to give it away. Yeah, we used to have a lot of fun doing that. Then we'd get away with all the gifts.
Elvin, let me ask you, when you first came here to Chicago, there was a whole little group of you, the sort of UFC Hyde Park young player mafia types that began to listen to the blues, to play the blues, and really in a lot of ways kind of sparked something that started to change rock and roll right about that time. What was it like here in Chicago with all those people, and did you think you were actually doing something with rock and roll at that point?
I didn't have rock and roll in my mind at all at that time. It was just crazy about blues. There was about 5 white people interested in blues in Chicago, so we naturally fell together right quick. That's right. And that's what happened. And as far as getting somewhat successful with it with the Butterfield Blues Band, I think it was just the right time for the idea, you know. And
were you ever on the blues circuit here in Chicago? We know you played the rock circuit with the band, but did you ever play gigs here in Chicago at the established clubs?
Yeah, I played with a lot of people before I got with Butterfield. I played with J.T. Brown, if you've ever heard of him. He's an old saxophone player. And Hound Dog Taylor and Junior Wells and people like that. And I played all on the south side and the west side. And
working with Hound Dog Taylor, I'll bet, was sort of like being without a net, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I just, I didn't care nothing about the money. I was just, well, I came from, my family never had any money, so that wasn't the point of it, you know. Being broke is the natural state.
Music scales wasn't that much anyway then. It was $10 and $12 a night.
If a guy give you $11, you should switch bands that night.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Did you ever participate in any of the gigs? I know Smokey likes a little taste of jazz. Did you ever deal with that as well as the blues?
I have been interested in it from time to time, but I was never any good at it, so that limited how deep I got into it. I wasn't worth a damn, so I quit. I got back on the blues. I said, I'm stretching myself too thin.
I'd like to ask Little Smokey one final question. Would you try and help us once and for all settle the issue of the two Smokies? This is one of the most confusing things in all of blues. Would you lay it out for us?
Oh, let me explain this now. My big brother, Big Smokey, he would always have gigs and things, playing with different guys, and this was before I started playing. And I was coming to the club, and I would get thrown out because I wasn't old enough. They say, "Oh, Smokey, I'm gonna throw that little old Smokey out of here." So everybody started calling him Big Smokey and me Little Smokey.
And just for the records, your proper first name, so people can tell you apart.
Well,
I mean, there's no mistaking you when you see the two of you together or hear you playing.
Right. There's no mistake. It's Otis and Abe.
And which one are you?
I'm Abe.
Okay, Abe, Little Smokey. And what?
Yeah, everybody seems to love my middle name, so I got two first names, so I don't only use one.
And why is it that they say about you that you're like capturing lightning in a jug?
Oh,
what have you done to folks to make them think that?
They always call my house and I'm never home or something, you know. So they said I'm just like lightning in a jug. I'm hard to catch.
Well, one final question. Do you think that with the money that you get here tonight, you might be able to afford a new guitar strap?
Oh, I think so. I better be able to afford a new guitar strap. Barry got to go.
Okay.
Just begun. Yeah. When the clock strikes 2, tell me what's it gonna do. When the clock strikes 3, little girl, I want you free. When the clock strikes 4, daddy, let's roll some more. Roll your money, man. Baby, don't you hesitate. Roll your money, man. 11, don't you feel like you was in heaven? When the clock strike 12, I got news that Odell is the will. Roll your body, baby. Baby, don't you hesitate. Roll your body, baby. And baby, don't you hesitate. We want to thank you. I got a little red rooster. He's too lazy to crow for day. Yeah. I got a little red rooster. He's too lazy to crow for day. They keep everything in the barnyard, upsetting every doggone way. scripted mouth, glasses wearing, Bigfoot. I better leave that rooster alone before somebody gets mad. Since that little bald head bastard walked away. One, two, three.
did great. Thank you very much. How about Pine Top Perkins? How about little Smokey Smothers?